every time. But on top of that, like, I just kind of thought that was normal because you just couldn't get shit at home. Like, you could go rent like a VHS or a DVD or something like that, right? But when those stopped existing, when you could no longer go and get those, right? You had almost no choice. It was piracy, which I can't discuss on stream, or it was, go see a movie kind of thing. And go see a movie kind of sucked, to be fair. But, I don't know. Used to like the old rent like so many fucking movies for a week or TV show things for a fucking week, or like get a fucking box set for a week. That shit was great. I was just gonna say or rent a book for a week, and I'm like, that shit's just a library. I'm like, oh man. I love when like modern day shit just overwrites facts. I love it. I'm afraid they won't let me get a horse in there anyway. Look, it depends on how you sneak that horse in there. If you're very convincing about it, who knows? For like Discover's Libraries. Hey, I had a library card. I was a very good library kid. I read much about cats. That sounds like maybe that's a normal zombie. I read a lot about cats. And I read a lot about ancient civilizations. And all sorts of stuff. I read all sorts of crap. And then we got Harry Potter became a thing. And then, yeah, there was own your own books kind of business. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize I was having a walking horde up here. Greek Roman mythology nerd. Yeah. Now, I try not to go into, like, ancient histories and stuff because we always end up on the topic of war and shit. But, like, I did go into, like, a lot of different civilizations. I can't even fucking remember all the specific ones. I think I liked more of the, Aztec sort of Inca, Mayan. There's another one in there. I can't remember what it is. Mate, get out of the way. But yeah, I won't dabble down that topic because it always circles back into like a topic about like various wars and shit. So it's always frustrating that happens. But yeah, you're describing ancient history right now. Look, it's not fucking far off, and I hate to say that it because like it was like the other day. What the fuck did Beza say was ancient? Beza was referring to something in Discord as something ancient. And I'm like, fucking squeeze me. I'm like, that's my childhood you're talking about. And I'm like, I don't mind things being called old. I'm cool enough and adept enough to fucking deal with something being labeled and defined as being old or old-timey or something like that. Whatever. Right, but you start calling my shit ancient. Like, I've got questions about this and they're not nice questions. Yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those things where I wasn't ready for that sentence yet, you know? I need to repair my stone axe by the look of it. But yeah, it does feel like it was fucking forever ago. And I also do get your joke, by the way, Gilon. You're very punny. Might even say that you're... Nah. I was going to try to make like a cat and pun joke at the same time. But like, I just couldn't like fucking land it. I don't know. I decided to abort that situation before it got too far. You could even say that I wasn't going to land on my feet or something. I don't fucking know. I'll see myself out, don't you worry. I just know that like everybody's just like, oh my god, that's awful. Don't worry, I agree with you. I'll second that motion. It's like everybody like votes Acrylic Leaf stream. You just end up with like this void stream with like nothing going on, and it's just, I don't know, fucking 7 days to die aesthetic ASMR fucking gameplay, no talking, fucking no avatar, just nothing. Just what the fuck's she doing now? I don't know. She's digging. Yeah, I don't know. You sneak into that joke. What's it? What? You did sneak into that joke all by yourself. I almost... I know you're not being condescending, but that almost sounds like I wasn't capable of making it into that joke. I don't know. Oh my god. I have feelings about that. I don't know what one is like most like prominent at the moment. I'm confused. I'll tell you what. Sleep's important, people. It would be nice if it was more of a, like, somebody's going to argue this, but it'd be nice if sleep was more of a natural occurrence, but it's just not. You know? There's a lot of people that, I don't know, fall asleep like that kind of thing. I watch my partner do that every single fucking day, just like, head touches the pillow, he's gone. And I'm like, I watch him in amazement, like, how did you do that? I just don't get it. Like, I have to be 10 levels, like, exhausted before I can fucking do something close to that. And it's not even a comfortable one. That's, like, where I just pass out on devices. Is that a zombie? Might have been. I should probably put a support beam here because this is right underneath where the wall is. Like, somewhere here, I think, is the wall. So, yeah, I'll put that up there in a second. But yeah, this hasn't been too bad. I don't know. I don't think I need lead to make anything special, but my furnace is empty of it, so we need to make more of it. And I like mining, so fucking any excuse to be out here is good enough for me. As soon as I saw that the furnace didn't have enough lead and I didn't have any lead in storage, I'm like, huh, well, we need to go fix that. So this is why I'm out here. I fucking remembered something just then, but then I completely forgot. Man, this, like, whole being tired thing fascinates me sometimes. That is more fucking lead all down here. I mean, this is great. I need it, but, like, I actually want to put, like, a foot thing here. Like, I could probably put it there. Like, maybe there? I don't know if I can get up. That is not where I want it to be. I'm trying to get a pillar up in here. And I want this to match that I don't accidentally take down a pillar and collapse the bastard. And have to pillar next to it. I love when, like, you can't put a pillar above 3. I can hear zombies. They are out there. That fucking hurt. I don't know what I just did with my throat then. That fucking hurt. I tried to clear my throat and it went, oh, we're just gonna stabbing pains, are we? Cool. Get off me, bug. Fuck off. I'm trying to, like, stream here and I've got fucking... I don't even know what that is. Some kind of, like, a little flying cunt. That's what that is. Maybe put one, like, there. I won't be able to jump up to that, but if I put this like a plate... I think he's dead, but I would like to... I'd like to create a ruckus up there if I could. Preferably, there we go. That's a plate. There, now I can jump up. Funny how back in the day, indie meant something low quality. Showcase, was it stuff made just for fun of it or to showcase some concept? And AAA meant top-notch games. And these days, the roles are completely reversed. Yeah, I agree with that. Because, like, there's a lot of terms nowadays that basically have flipped because of just, I don't know, too much of it, saturation, poor quality, all that crap. Like, I don't know, indie games nowadays, I see anything labeled as indie as somebody's passion project. Like, I see it also in VTubing because, like, I don't tend to dabble too much in the... Sorry, there's a fire dude over there. I just got what the fuck, love? I didn't even touch you. Calm down. Sorry. Brain. Okay, VTubers. I don't, like, dabble in the game sphere as much as, like, most people do. Because, like, generally speaking, like, if I can't afford it, I don't go looking. Kind of thing. I don't go wishlisting or anything like that. But obviously since streaming and stuff, I have got like a little bit in there. And I also kind of like see VTubing sort of stuff where you see somebody makes like a VTube avatar or something like that and it's classified as an indie. And they're often like really nice kind of thing. And then you get these like, oh, what do you call it? Like the corporate ones or whatever. Like what I consider to be like also the AAA stuff. Mate, I see you over here. And again, they're just kind of like weak sauce. Oh my god, they're screamers. I don't need... Oh, fuck. Both of them screamed at the same time. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I think there's more coming in. There's Soulless. Yes, very much so. I'm glad that point came across during that horrible conversation that I tried to have. I swear, on an average day, I can English. I'm just tired, people. It's fine. I don't know. I just had like... I feel like I had a big weekend. Probably because I was like awake and like working on stuff most of it. I also noticed that the direwolf went from over there to over here. He's just up over... Yeah, I should be close enough now. Surprised you're not bringing in. He's not attracted by... gunshot? Come back here, peace. There we go. Got its attention now. Yeah, no, I find that with games too. Like, there's some games that I have seen that are like AAA. And I remember when I started looking at games again, I kind of was like, oh, these are listed as AAA things. These must be like really popular or really good or something. Like, so many people must like them. And then like, oh, you know what? He might have fallen down the bottom. I was kind of like looking at them, I'm like, they look like crap. They look generic. They look like everything else. I'm concerned that I'm hearing the wolf, but I'm not seeing the wolf. Please tell me you're still over here. Okay. I had... might be around the corner. I had one other zombie clip through the ground when I shot it with an arrow. Okay, he's dead over here. Alright. Better be dead. Fucking hell. Dual screamers. Oh, there's another one. Fucking hell. I saw the red flag and I just about died because I saw that cunt and then I saw that out of the corner of my eye and I thought, oh god, there's one in the hole. Good god. I want to get rid of these because I'm in a good spot and I've got ammo for it. I could probably get XP for this. You know what I should have swapped over to is the other hat. Nope, let me kill you. I get XP for the other one. 2,300 XP for that. Holy shit. There's another dude coming in. I don't know if I could get you dead before you hit the spikes. Probably not. That's the only problem with the spikes is they're dying on it. Fucking hell, your bag's like all the way in there. Yeah, love. I'm not gonna hop down for that. The direwolves have some really good loot. I feel like there's another one around the back. More zombies coming in. I sort of wish that there was a way I could make a quick ruckus, like a grenade or something, but I don't own one. The direwolf could have one. Imagine that. Direwolves getting around with those now. Okay, I think both of them died over here. Let me just see if I can just walk down on this. I don't want to go outwards, but I just want to get what's underneath you. There's a third fucking set of spikes. Do not drop me down there. That isn't going to get me closer. I'm going to have to just take the spikes. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Get out of the way, mate. The fact that I'm in here, this thing's in here, I was going to say deeply concerned that something else is going to come in here. Alright. I'm going to need to go back up. This is just going to stay like that for the moment. Or maybe I can get to it. Maybe I can spike it out. Even if it's only one spike, it'd be like a weird weak spot they'll come to. That's one of the big dudes. Or the mutated. Oh, thank God it's not the copper. I was going to say, if it's the copper, I don't really want to get hit. XP for that. I want that bag. Here comes another zombie. Could absolutely probably get that bag. She is coming out here. You're not dead yet, love. Oh, now. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's another fucking wolf. Can't believe I got that from here. It's still alive, but... Oops. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, I was crouching. I'm like, I saw this guy coming and I saw that thing coming and I'm like, that block I'm on ain't going to live very long. Oh, fuck off with that. I got to do the last damage to it. Not the spikes. Come on. Okay, good. I feel like there's going to be more. There's one dude up there. Where you are, I've got to break that down. You just put this next to it. Actually, hold on. Let me repair that while I'm doing this. That guy's 100% going to run over. Yeah, jumping on all these spikes aren't going to be good for me. Give me... Get out of the way. I don't even really want the flesh of the thing, to be fair. Oh, there's another one stuck over there. I didn't even notice that. Here he comes. Alright, let's get those lined up. I don't want them to be able to climb up. I'm pretty sure this direwolf does not have... Wherever he is. Yeah, oh... Is that your eyes, or do you have a bag under you? Oh, shit! Well... Hi, mate. Oh, I'm on 10%. I'm dead. As soon as I saw it was on, like, the one before 10%, which is 33%, I'm like, oh, I fucked up. Nothing I could do about it. Ah, it's fine. Sent me back home, and I didn't drop anything in there that I don't already have on me or want on me, so, yeah. Not the worst thing to happen. Let me read all my books that I got from those wolves. I got some good XP from those wolves, so... A classic. Shut up, Gilliam. It is basically classic at this rate. The amount of times that I fall out on spikes... Hold on. Come on, run. The hell was that? Still definitely a zombie alive underneath me. I wonder if I could incite some crazy bullshit here if I made enough noise. I guess yes. By the way, are you planning on another Project Zomboid stream anytime soon? Did you mention that it'll become a new Friday game or something like that? But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it'll be every Friday. So it's my new Friday schedule slot. So it'll be this Friday. So this Wednesday, I'm not streaming, so I can hopefully have enough rest to deal with Thursday's 15-hour stream. And I want to still stream Project Zomboid on Friday. I don't give a shit if I'm tired or whatever. Like, I may just opt to, like, leave my editing until, like, Friday night. Whoops, don't break that. So that I can be rested for Project Zomboid. But yeah, I'll be playing Zomboid on Fridays. So, yeah. Like, I got to play a little bit of it over Christmas and New Year's, where I kind of, like... I had to play the previous edition, because, you know, they didn't have multiplayer and stuff on the update one, because my partner was playing it with me and stuff. And, yeah, no, I got, like, a little bit of experience with it. Definitely not going to be as, like... horrible as I was on that first night where I knew basically nothing of mechanics at all. So like there will be still some things I'll be definitely asking questions and shit as I go, but probably not as bad as last time. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really like intend to like have a specific character, I should say. I'll have like a set appearance or whatever on my character, so I'm identifiable on the screen and shit all the time. But for the most part, I want to keep playing with randoms. Like, I want to keep randomizing my character as much as I can so that I can kind of get used to shit. Like, I've already had death once. That was interesting. I went into a house that had an alarm on it and I didn't know because my character was deaf. So I just stood in the house casually looting like cans and shit, and the next minute like zombies broke in from every fucking orifice of that house. And I was just standing there dumbfounded, like, basically like, where do I throw my can of beans? Like, as I was like running out of there kind of thing. So yeah, that was an experience for sure. But yeah, like, there's probably going to be bullshit like that. Like, my partner and I, we've managed to secure like a kind of makeshift little house kind of thing where we kind of like return all of us, like, hoard our crap, right? But in saying that, we found a storage unit instead, and we're like, oh, this place has storage. Like, we don't have to keep picking up the boxes and bringing them home. So yeah, we ended up starting to move stuff over there. The other thing too is Nick also found keys for a car. I don't know how he found the keys. No fucking clue. I haven't worked out that shit yet, but I'll figure it out. But I obviously like took the car and I went and like loaded up the house and stuff, and I got to learn more about like, I don't know, weight capacities, load capacities, where all the things kind of display and stuff a little bit better. Like, I don't know where absolutely everything is yet. Like, I'm definitely not going to know stuff, but I have a little bit better understanding how things work, so it should be alright. But yeah, they'll be every Friday, so unless I have something deliberately scheduled otherwise, like, you know, over New Year's and Christmas and stuff where I specifically had a specific schedule, it will be Fridays. So yeah, pretty much every Friday, you know, you can rock up for that. It'd be interesting because I kind of feel like it'd be the opposite to PUBG, because PUBG was always just for me, right? And I always played PUBG on Fridays, and I liked it because it was a game that I could easily talk through while I did shit, and I didn't care if I died and stuff. But a lot of people that watched it were like really fucking salty about me not giving a fuck, and a lot of people just didn't like the game. So as far as I could tell, like, if people were there, they weren't talking. So I just had to assume that nobody was there most of the time, and the few people that were there obviously weren't interested in the game, were just enjoying chatting and stuff, which was the point of the game. But I feel like Project Zomboid's gonna be the opposite of that, where there's probably going to be a few people chatting like every Friday before the end of the week, which is going to be a really weird change for me, because like, generally speaking, most Fridays are like dead as a doornail in here. Or like, I guess conversationally people are spent by the end of the week. That's the best way to put it. Well, stop punching shit. Holy crap. Can I repair that? I don't have clay on me. I'll have to get clay for that. Kiss be laying around on the floor near car, and in the zombies near the car. Oh yeah. Well, that would make sense. Stop punching shit. Beza, what are you up to? You cheese slapping me. I was talking about you earlier. I don't know, I always like to make it sound like I'm smack talking. I'm not actually. No. A car. Maybe in glove box, or sometimes you can find them around the car while scavenging mode. That's kind of interesting. Well, Nick was getting around with the scavenger mode on for a bit, so he probably found it that way. But yeah, logically near cars would be interesting. I watched some of my corpses just like fucking go for a run. So I just kind of figured that most people just like fuck off. Like, when you die, they just like go for a run. That's what I sort of thought happens with most of the zombies, but I guess like the more in-game has loot sort of stuff, maybe not. I want to turn these into seeds and stuff, but I need to go grab some clay and replace that. Decided yet again. So I'm going good. Lol. Yeah, it's good to see you, Beza. No, I wasn't slandering. I was saying, you said something at one point. You were like describing something as like ancient, when I was like, I would have preferred you to have called it just old kind of thing. I couldn't remember what it was, but it's fine. I didn't need to like specify. I just thought it was topically on par with what was going on at the time. It's fine. Really late today, but will be more normal tomorrow. Oh yeah. Look, it's alright. On Thursday I'm doing a 15-hour stream, so whatever times people are awake, I'll be here for the most part. I think it was just these two here that I punched. I might have punched a third one somewhere here. There's a third one. Yeah, I don't know. The keys, I heard something about keys having weight now, and that being an annoyance for people because obviously, like, they didn't before and now they will. So the concept of carrying a bazillion keys is probably, like, not good kind of thing. But, yeah. I don't know. It's been pretty interesting. I kind of feel like you could probably survive house to house without really, like, doing too much, like, hoarding or anything like that. But it is nice to have a bit of a base to stockpile shit for, like, I don't know, actually trying to build stuff, I guess. And then sort that out. I'll plant out more potatoes and corn for the moment. I'll come back to other stuff soon. Potatoes and corn are, like, needed for, like, most recipes anyway, so they're fine. What about those of us who are experienced? I don't know. That doesn't sound like that was the comment. I don't know. It's probably, like, vague. I think I remember that. It's about vintage gamers or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, the vintage gamers. Like, I get it. Except, like, most people generally refer to us as, like, retro gamers, I guess. Like, I'm more accustomed to hearing somebody say, oh, you like retro games, than, oh, you're a vintage gamer. Like, I'm a fucking connoisseur with my pinky up, like, I don't know, sniffing DVDs as I put them in the fucking computer or something. I don't know. Like, that's what I think of when somebody calls it a vintage gaming. I'm like, oh, damn, I'm fancy now, you know? Actually, we should start calling it that since I feel that way about it. Retro would have been so good. Yeah, I know. I understand that at the time you just were like, oh, this feels like the word I should use, so I'm going to use this word. And then it just like, the way it came across was like, I don't know. It was so distinguishedly old. It's like how you describe wines and stuff like that, not like games, but I get it. I do get it. It's basically getting into the same kind of fucking age group vintages now. Excuse me, my video games are stored on Betamax. Yeah, I know, right? Basically just like, oh man, I watched a video of somebody cranking up fucking Windows 95 on, was it on a, I think it was either 95 on a 97 computer or fucking 97 on a 95 computer. I think it was a 97 on the 95, I don't fucking know. Either way, I was listening to it, I was listening to all the hard drive, like, scrolling through, and I remember when fucking computers used to show you information about what was going on in the computer before it actually started up? And I'm like, huh, yeah, it used to do that. I'm like, I kind of forgot that it used to do that, but it did. You'd sit there and then you'd have to hit a key to get it to actually finish starting up because, you know, it needed a prompt and crap. And I'm like, oh man, I don't even think I finished watching the whole thing because I'm just like, I can't sit here through this. The amount of computers that I had to, like, sit through as, like, a fucking junior technician that had all the old ass stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was so funny because the entire point was to not imply old, and it made it even worse. It made it so much worse at the time because it was just like, it was clear and obvious that you were trying not to, like, age it kind of thing, but in doing so defined it with age. Like, yeah, I couldn't have fucking put that better, honestly. I happened to take a short cat nap. There'd be 16-hour cat nap at least. It's much easier to get your mechanic and electrician skills up. The ability to hotwire cars. Yeah, I saw that. The other thing too is some of the sleeping mechanics in Project Zomboid. I don't know. We got some fucking interesting combinations where, like, because we were playing together, we had a little bit of an issue where one of us would fall asleep and you have to wait for the other to fucking fall asleep. So, you know, then you can, like, continue on. And, yeah, that ended up being taking turns at scrolling through the internet on our phones is what that turned into. So being solo won't be as bad with that. Make some more casings, would you? There we go. Yeah. Alright. Well, this is basically like the end of fucking 7 days for tonight. But yeah, essentially made a bunch of fucking ammo. Making more ammo. I might as well just queue up more ammo as we speak. And I don't know. We're pretty good for shit. I can kind of just go exploring and do quests and shit next time, I guess. That's basically what we're up to, which is nice. And then I'll have to like address resources and kind of deal with that. Or at least repair my shit maybe.